erected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. The kicker, Blake Grupe, set to start. And off we go from the Superdome. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They run with the Argon man. It's Bucky Irving. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
They'll try to run for it. Here's White. And he's going to have a Buccaneers first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance. But I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough. And they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
And he's in. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That his first touchdown this year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Olave is the motion man. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On the move past the 40, and he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. It's a gain of 34. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. And he's into the end zone. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, New Orleans. Blake Kupe comes on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Saints come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st down is Mayfield. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Jalen McMillan, the one he was looking for there. It's 2nd down. Now Mayfield. That's caught down the field. He's got McMillan. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Here's Mayfield. A throw right side. Going to be taken in by McMillan. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. Baker going to give it to Irvin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal now. Tackle made at the 9. Mayfield to throw. Now he'll run, and he will score. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Buccaneers. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Tight end, the motion man to the right. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the ground, this is Hubbard. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And that's going to be enough to move the chains. 1st down, up past the 35.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
A throw on the move is caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. A give up the middle. It's Hubbard. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, here's Hubbard. And a nice job. They pick it up. 1st down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. The Bucs have the early lead. More from New Orleans after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And It's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. And he's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown 6. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Grupe able to add the extra point. Saints will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They go play action with Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here comes Otten in motion. On play action, Mayfield. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
It's a pickup of 12. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket. And great example of it here.
And he'll be taken down.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
Taking off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
2nd and goal. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Tampa. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They face 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Ooh! And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. That into the hands of Hubbard. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. A tight end in motion now. They'll run with Hubbard. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now here's 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Hubbard. And he'll go down, back at the 4. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And he will score again. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, New Orleans. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. He'll drop this underneath to White. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away.
He is in. Jalen McMillan. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
The quarterback on the scramble. Yahya Diaby on the stop. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
So we've reached halftime here, and the visiting Buccaneers have the advantage. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Throwing now on third and long. The left side into the hands of Olave.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. First and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some point.
To the goal line and in. Cameron Johnson. Touchdown Buccaneers. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Metcalf with the grab. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. The official right there to call it. You cannot go out of bounds and then be the first guy to touch it. So that draws the flag. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. On first down, it is Hubbard. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
A dive, and he's in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Saints. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Going up top. He's got it! And he's down inside the 40-yard line. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Baker going to hand it to White. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Mayfield.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. Thank God.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down.
Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And a nice return there. He is out of bounds right at midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll look to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Damone Clark there to get him down. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Complete. Metcalf with the grab. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Trying the left side. Here's Hubbard. And he'll bring it inside the red zone. Finding space. Gain of 7. Inside the 20. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Hubbard. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He dropped for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. So a pressure kick coming here for Blake Grupe. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this on the ground. And here's White. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. On second down, Baker. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
And the Buccaneers first down.
Now Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
On the ground, this is White. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. Baker to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. They'll go. Mayfield. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They'll run out of the gun. This is White finding room to the 20. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Rachaad White. Touchdown, Tampa. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will open it up even further. here in this fourth quarter. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Metcalf, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this is taken in by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They run with White. And he will get into the end zone. Rachaad White. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs are going to extend their lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. They'll send their tight end left. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On the ground, it's White. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
The motion man is Johnson. He's going to take a shot down the field. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34. They'll run with White. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake. It's a sack. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. He'll try to run. And he's into the end zone. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Buccaneers. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. Up the sideline at the 35. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. On 1st down, it's right back to Hubbard. And not a lot there. Only up to about the 41. Here's a 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. To the left side into the hands of Olave. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. 15 yards through the air. It's good for a Saints 1st down. Shaheed in motion. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Back to the air one more time. Got it into the hands of Olave. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Another run here with Hubbard. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. The pressure once again too much. And that should wrap this one up.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
So a win here for the visiting Bucs. They get the home victory here in the division.